the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And off we go from Arlington. And a solid run back there. We'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Gonna throw right away. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
This is just like resets, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. Defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move James. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, it's Penix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Penix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. second down. Penix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
36-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Washington.
First down, Washington.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. His throw right side taken by Bryant. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. To the pylon, he's in. Blake Corum, touchdown Commander. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
32-yard line.
the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Carry now for Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. This is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
It is third and long.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second and 1 coming up.
Okay, ready? Ready? 60 by 6.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go.
Ready? Go!
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And the lefty Penix on first down. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Smash, smash. Here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Penix on 3rd down. And he'll take it on in. Ravon Taylor. Touchdown, Dallas.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. Definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Commanders 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10. 23-yard line.
How's it today? 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 53 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right.
A run out of the gun with Porter. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
All right. 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. That is caught for 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Blood time.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
First and goal, Washington.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Now, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively. Like, you imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. York. Good. A on the extra point. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10.
Cowboys 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He's going to stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Terry McLaurin the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage. But it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Tight end motioning left. On the handoff, this is Cora. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
On play action, Stroud. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one's caught at the 4. And he'll get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Commanders. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Makes the score. Commanders 21. Cowboys 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now off the bootleg. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Coming across the field on target to Brown. The ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Stevenson on the tackle.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Now it's second and 1. From the gun, here is Penix. Right side, catch made by McCoy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Penix. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On third down, Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Javon Bailey. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Penix going to throw again to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
This one. 18. That's it.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, set.
Go, man.
Barkley. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
From the 41,
line.
here's 2nd and 6.
Go! Hogan 19, go!
They'll run the toss to Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Jonathan Burks. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Here we go.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be brought down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
All right.
Now a run with Corum. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On the quick, right?
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. They're trying to set up the screen here with the pistol. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18. That's it.
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Oh, hey. Tony. Buggy.
They run with Quora. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Washington.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Cowboys 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go. 70, 65, 60.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Got room at the 30. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
Will line up for the
18
2-point
Cardinal, 18
conversion.
Cardinal.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
And their own 33-yard line.
Robbie.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 8.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
a gain of 12.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
South.
Stroud. Oh, Neighbors wide open. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more.
Defenders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
What's that? Why, Tony?
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
36.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Shut up! 70 Lions!
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one intercepted.
Touchdown, Commanders.
Now it's York for the PAT.
Extra point.
He's got it. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
23. Cowboys 22. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of the time. I got to throw down hard like a rail to shine. I got some time, man. Like a better with time. Who got a phone in the live show better than mine?
On play action, Penix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go! Here we go!
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Lots of space past the 45. 20, 15, and he will go all the way. Blake Corum, touchdown Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. with Brooks to begin this drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Let's go. Check. Check go.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
On third down, here's Edwards. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. Give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep thing, make siblings, nothing but my children. What?
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, I got him. 60 Bison. 60.
Penix now off the bootleg. He completes this one to Mallory. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Plant. It's Penix. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass. Ball's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
3rd and 10. Running left is Edwards. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hook.
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time